to thank you for coming on Heritage Hip Hop because I've been getting a lot of flack recently. You know what I'm saying? Because people be like, why are you always talking to these old rappers? Talk to the new rappers. And I say, I talk to everybody.
Yeah.
Because this is hip hop culture. You honor those who have done it, and you give honor to those who are doing it today. And there's something about you I want to just point out. Don't ever think nobody's listening. Because even the people who have to hate have to know what they're hating on. That's called research. And people will always do research on you. Don't ever think that people won't try to pick you apart. Because as an intelligent man of color, whether you're ADOS, immigrant, whatever, you are the fear of a planet that was taken over and subdued into fear and making people subject and not appreciating who they are or where they're from. And I'm glad you do both. Please give everybody your social media, the name of your album, and where to get it.
You can follow me on Instagram at NickStraight_. You can follow me on Twitter at RVNickStraight. You can also follow me on TikTok. I believe I said Nikki Waters earlier, but it's really Nicky Straight. Also, my Mango 22 is my album name. It's also on all major platforms. That's Apple Music, that's Deezer, that's Tidal, that's Spotify, that's YouTube. That's, shoot, whatever you listen to music on, it's up there. I promise you. You gotta type it in and you're gonna find it.
And that's the part I was talking about. That's the part of the interview you said that I did not like. My man, slavery is a sin. You know why?
No.
Because if somebody, and this is a biblical truth, they would say slavery was in the Bible. It wasn't the same thing. That's what we know in America. Slavery is holding something for ransom and not paying its just due. You have a great album.
Thank you.
I'm telling everybody who's watching this interview, if you like the album, well, to find the album, stream it. But if you like the album, buy it. Because if you don't buy the music, you don't own the music. And in America that we just have, we're living in now, there's hailstorms in damn Louisiana, there's snow in California, we had a major grid go down in Texas, and Donald Trump was the president. I don't hate Trump, but I don't like him either. And what I will tell you is this, say the internet went down tomorrow. If they did not buy your album and they love it so much, do they have your album?
They don't.
I don't believe in renting music. So if somebody really messes with you, I mean, I got mine. Go get yours. Buy Mango 22 and support this man. Even if you just buy a single, you can go to iTunes and buy singles. Buy something. Because you not only do you give the artist the appreciation of making music, you're showing them that you're there and you are listening. So shout out to everybody who bought the project, and we support you and thank you as well. Now it's time to have some fun. These are the rapid fire questions. You ready to play this game with me?
Shoot.
The rapid fire questions are not yes, no questions. These are questions designed to show everybody your depth, your understanding of music, and how dope you truly are. The first question is, what song or album from another artist perfectly describes you? That was a mean face.
Shoot. An album or a song?
Yeah, it could be a song or an album from someone else.
I can't even give you a straight answer. I can't specifically pick one person because I feel like it's not one person that embodies me. So I feel like it's a multiple different artists or different songs that I could put together and say that could be me. But I couldn't say like specifically one song or album that embodies me other than Mango 22.
Okay, that's fine. That's a fair answer. And if anybody wants to know what those songs are, hit him on Instagram and he'll answer your questions.
Yes, sir.
There it is. Question number 2. If you had to define music in 5 albums, what would they be? No, you only get 5, by the way.
If I could define music in 5 albums,
5 albums.
I would say Apollo Boy.
Okay, shout out to the team.
I would say myself, Mango 22.
Shout out to the team.
I would say Lil Wayne, Sorry for the Wait.
Interesting.
I would say Wiz Khalifa. It's a toss up between, I want to say Rolling Papers or President Orange Juice.
Okay.
So I
So
guess,
Wiz Khalifa, one of those.
yeah, Wiz Khalifa, one of those two for the fourth one, and then the fifth one would be, to be honest, it would be Rodeo by Travis Scott.
Okay. I never heard it. So that's interesting.
I grew up with them as an artist, so
That's I mean, I never was into Travis. I thought Travis Scott was Drake when I heard one song. I was like, oh, that's a nice Drake song. They said it's Travis Scott. I said, oh, fuck about no Travis Scott. So I was like, I don't know who that is. You know what I mean? Here's another question I want to ask you, and this is a theoretical question. Back in the day, people were really big on artists sounding different, but everybody now today sound like they came out the same womb. My question is, how do we tell who's who when it comes to music when everybody sounds alike?
you just gotta really like. Everybody sounds like, I feel like when you say that, I feel like you're talking about like their cadence. Everybody want to go into them same type of pockets. I feel like that's what you're talking about. So I want to say, to know the difference, like you really just gotta know the artist,
Okay.
not just the music behind them, but like listen to the interviews if you really want to know. If you really want to know, if you really care about it, like go watch an interview or go watch them perform at a concert, so you know how they really give it up. Or like, it's more than just like listening to the song, because people do sound the same, so it's really easy to get mixed up. Like at first it was one time I didn't even know if that was Design. I thought that was Future on that Panda song, so we all thought it was Future, but once we got more into it, we found out, oh, nah, that's Designer. Okay, now once you get past that, you like, nah, I can hear that's Designer now, because I done probably either, I guess, watch his interview, you done listen to more of his music, or whatever the case may be. But I feel like tapping in with the artist more will help you understand and differentiate between the multiple artists that sounds alike.
I want to say this to you. Don't ever let somebody, you're going to grow as an artist, so your cadence and things may change. But don't ever let anybody try to say that all artists sound alike, because back in the day, all artists sounded alike. Okay? On DOS, if you know DOS Effects,
Nah.
it's okay if you don't. That's not the point.
Say,
But DOS Effects had a style called the Iggity. Bum stickity bum bum. I got the Ricky Rucka tum tum. Like everybody was rapping like that at one time, and people was like copying their style. And it wasn't till Juju, I think it was Juju from Beatnuts. And he had a song and he said that tickety tongue twisting shit don't impress me. Like people had to really talk about like stop. You know what I'm saying? So I think your generation, because the internet lets everybody do what they want to do, we just get flooded with it. But don't let anybody ever try to say that y'all sound alike, because y'all have different experiences and stories. So I want to commend you on that, because it's going to give you the ammunition that if anybody ever came to you with that, tell them shut the fuck up. All right? It's really big about it. My next question is this. If you had the opportunity to make your dream song, who would be on the track with you rapping? Who would do the beat? Dead or alive, no restrictions.
Yo, that are my dream song. Like, am I like making this song like for myself, or like am I making this song for
your dream song? I'm not giving you no caveats. You're making it harder than what it has to be.
Yo,
this is your
already a hard
song.
question. Like, my dream song.
Yes.
I would say who on the verse? Okay, I would say it's probably gonna be like a 4-minute song
That's dope.
with
You?
I wanna, of course me.
Okay, next.
I wanna say I gotta throw my brother Rocket on that track.
Let's go Rocket.
I just feel I gotta throw him up.
Apollo Boy, let's go.
But the beat will be done by there's so many producers out there. That's so many different pockets.
Who's your favorite?
My favorite producer, I don't even got a favorite producer.
So who would bring the best out of your sound, you think? I know. show.
We keeping it in house. I'm picking drink.
Okay.
And my other verses up there, I gotta have. To be honest, there's still other people other than Rocky. I gotta have Wiz. I need Wayne. And then I'm gonna throw Travis up there.
Okay.
For me, and I need somebody on the vocals in the back. I'm throwing Mike.
Okay. Hey, let's do it. Sounds great.
That's a crazy song, and that's hearing that probably blow your mind, but
why not?
I need your mind to be blown hearing that.
That's what music is supposed to do. It's supposed to elevate your thoughts. Music helps you get high, helps you have sex, it helps you think, it helps you motivate, it helps you decompress. So why not? It's supposed to be a life-changing thing.
Yes, sir.
Make it. There's nothing wrong with that. I got 3 more questions, and then we're going to finish. My next question is about your team.
Okay.
I'm going to ask you about your team, and you're going to tell me the first thing that comes to mind.
Yeah.
I don't really remember everybody on the team giving the talk we had, and I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? But tell me about Bobcat.
About Bobcat.
What comes to mind when I say Bobcat and music?
Oh, shoot. To me, because I know Bobcat personally, the penmanship is crazy. Like, lyrically, he's crazy. Like, it's a lot of stuff that I look up to Bobcat in the music. So, I would say, for me, it would be like pushing your pen, he makes me want to go harder in the booth. Like, some of the bars that he come up with, I'd be like, bro, like how you even come up with that? Like, it just went over my head. Like, so I would say that's for Bobcat, just the pen master, I want to say, but not the pen master.
Okay, salute the Bobcat.
The pen apprentice.
Tell me about him, yo.
Shoot. Him, that's Heartbreak Dream to me, man.
Okay, why?
Oh, him? Why is he Heartbreak Dream to me? Cause that's Certified Lover Boy. We ain't talking about Drake, like. You know what I mean? So that's who him is. Like, that's the first thing that comes to my mind. Ladies, man, him. Like, they always talking about how they I think they be saying them like they like his voice or something like that. So
the voice, that's exactly what I was about to say. The voice is what makes him stand out.
Exactly, that's Heartbreak Dream.
Okay. Tell me about Taco.
Taco, that's Too Shot. That's BG. Like, he the embodiment, I feel like, of the stigma that we have on the city. I feel like he tries to put that weight on his shoulders and show the city like we embody that, but we not that at the same time.
Okay. Shout out to Guapo.
Big Guapo.
That's my dude, yo. For real. Like, I'm telling you. I'm gonna tell y'all something about Taco right now. Taco has not touched his true purpose yet, because Taco holds back right here. Have you ever noticed that?
Here and there.
Taco's deep, but he doesn't let it out. And when he finally does, he's gonna blow y'all mind.
I'm waiting for that day.
I am too, because when y'all have all started releasing projects now. I can't wait to hear his project. I'm not saying I don't want to hear nobody else's, because I do.
Of course.
But I mean, it's something in him that he's not letting out. And when he finally does, it's going to be dope. Because Bobcat is lyrical, but he's a thinker too. So I think he thinks too much. Am I right? Okay, you're not going to say. I think you are more of like the heart, but you're not sure yet. It's like some parts of you just still seem unbalanced. But when you get your balance, ain't nobody gonna mess with you. I can guarantee you. Because you're gonna walk in a light that other people can't. Him, I think, is more of the dictator. He's the briefcase dude. He's the guy that's so put together that when he finally comes together with a plan, it's gonna be so unstoppable or undeniable that people are gonna either have to fall around and leave.
Yeah.
That's how I see him. Tell me about Rocky.
Shoot, Rocky, I feel like that's the frontier. He the front man. Like, none of this would be happening till this day without Rocky. So I feel like that's we codename Kids Next Door. That's number one. Like.
He scares me. He's a mix of the Hulk, Professor X, and Nick Fury.
Yo.
He's crazy. And I love it because you see it in how he expresses himself in his videos. Mm-hmm. Have you ever noticed that in the videos y'all do at Rocket, the camera never goes the same way twice?
I guess I really haven't. Like, I really gotta sit down and analyze it.
Think about the camera work and how he appears on camera. Professor X is crazy, but his mind is so out there that you gotta understand that you need to give him his space to be him, so he can function. Am I right?
Of course.
I mean, we're Rocket in that. Am I right? You know what I'm saying? But Rocket's also the Hulk. He has the power to change the world, but it's the perception that people think of who he is that kind of stops it. Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay. And Nick Fury, because he's so well thought out that when you finally understand what he's saying or what he's doing, you're like, God damn, how did you come up with that?
He's already.
You see what I'm saying? Like y'all are on a whole different thing. And I'm like, if nobody pays attention and they just say, oh, y'all just some rappers, they're really gonna miss the special story that y'all got. At the end of the day, you should write a book in your future about your journey from music to manhood, because that story not only is inspirational, but it's part of the legacy that you live.
That's a great title. Thank you. That's great. I'm about to say, I got you. Of course.
Just shout me out.
They heard it first on the interview.
All right. So the next question is, second to last question is this. Damn, how do I ask this question? This is going to be really, really introspective. I'm going to flip it. Your pants have prayer hands on it and they're bones. That's a symbol of truth. Because there's nothing around it. We always say we get to the bones of the matter. It was old school. Just get to the bare truth.
I didn't even know that.
And the truth of the matter is that talking to the public is like talking to yourself. That sometimes you teach people by talking to them while talking to yourself. What is the most important message you got out of your own music that keeps you creating music and being and continues your path to greatness?
The message that I got from my own music to help me continue. Sheesh, that's a really great question. Give me a second. I would say the message that I got from my own music.
Yes, sir.
I don't know. I don't want to sound like a broken record, but
It's okay.
I feel like every time I hear a song that I just dropped, it made me feel like I shouldn't give up, because I listen to the new music that I dropped and then I go listen to the music that I had out 5 years ago, and it's not the same. Like I see the growth in me, so the biggest message to me is growth. Like continue, keep growing. Like I'm a plant. I planted my seed years ago. Right, I'm starting to sprout, so I'm gonna keep watering it. So that's what I got from my own music. Like, keep growing.
Are you a sprout or are you a seed, though?
Am I a seed?
Are you a sprout? You're a sprout. Are you a sprout or are you a seed?
Don't sprouts come from seeds?
That's my point. Are you a sprout or are you a seed? Because you said grow into something. Sprouts don't grow into things. Sprouts evolve. They just change. They're already things. They just get bigger. Seeds die to become something bigger.
Okay, I get what you're saying right here. Okay. In that case, I'm the seed.
Okay.
I want to say, it's crazy, but I had to kill off the last person that I was to become the person that I want to be.
You know what that's called? Life. If nobody ever calls you a hypocrite by how you live, you didn't grow.
Exactly.
I think it's a shame that I see 40 or 50-year-old men still sagging their pants. I don't want to see a man's ass in the first place, because I think that's gay as hell. If you're trying to open your ass up to somebody or show somebody ass, you want something in it. I'm not that type of man. Pause. But at the end of the day, though, if you don't become a hypocrite to somebody, you didn't evolve.
Yeah.
One of my favorite movies of all time, The Dark Knight. Two-Face says the hero is the hero until, and barely do they live basically to see themselves become the villain. The point is, you're always going to stand for something, but like I said, pain is truth. And the most painful revelation that we go through in life is when we find out who we truly are, and then the journey we go through and how to change who we are into who we were to become better people today. And that's what I enjoy about Rap Villain. That's what I enjoy about so many other artists, is because while everybody's gonna, yo, I don't like that ish, yo, this, that, I'm like, just give it time. Because guess what? Some people didn't become great to the end, unfortunately.
Yeah.
While some people are great immediately, they fizzle out.
Yeah.
And some are very lucky to be great, fizzle out, and then come back. I want to see y'all path, because y'all are going to be young men who are going to change lives in one way or the other. And I pray it's positive. So with that being said, we've come to the last question of the interview. How was the interview? How'd you like it? I mean, how we do?
Yo, you got me over here on my toes.
That's what's up.
You got me on 50.
So any artists that want to come to Heritage Hip Hop to get interviewed,
be ready to be on your toes. Be ready to start sweating in this hot seat.
just come ready to talk about your music and to get the celebration of appreciation, because they say we got to give flowers to people before they die.
Of course.
Let this be at least one rose you get before anything happens. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate that.
And with that being said, we come to the last question, and my last question is this. Let's say 500 years from now in Newark, New Jersey, or Hip Hop Hall of Fame, they go see Rap Villain, and there y'all posted up, and somebody says, who's Nick Straight? And they push a red button on the wall, and your hologram comes out, and they see you doing your thing, and they're saying, playing your music and telling your history. My question is, what is the legacy that you left behind that made the world better because you made music?
The legacy I left behind because I made music was to be like even though like I feel like this is like a big thing that probably like a lot of people probably feel like, but I feel like it could keep going. I just feel like inner city kids and kids that come from like a impoverished home, like poverty in general, like I feel like it's just to show like you can make it, like, because if you really go back and look at the history of Nick Straight, like it'll show you like it was times where I was like super broke, like I couldn't eat on the bus, and the bus cost $1.50 at the time, so I didn't have $1.50 in my pocket to get on the bus to even go downtown or to even go to a job interview. So it's like, it just shows that like through everything, through all the oppression that we go through in America or in the world, like it's just to show you that you can keep going and nothing's going to stop you from doing it except yourself.
So with that being said, everybody, just know that your story never stops where you are. It keeps going because your life is going to progress to where you want to go. If you believe you can do it, you will. If you believe you won't do it, you won't. So it all comes back to you. Let your music, let your life, and let your journey be built on this. Yes, you can. Yes, you will. Because if you don't, it's your fault anyway. And it's your fault if you don't get Mango 22. So get that hot music and stop being corny. With that being said, this is Karev from Heritage Hip Hop with Nick Straight, my brother, a Rap Villain, piece of the squad. And we say peace, and we out. Thank you for watching our presentation. We ask that you subscribe to our YouTube family and hit the notification bell for updates. Please like, comment, and share this video.
Real hip hop. Real hip hop. We here.